Gia. Mic check 1 2. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear some beats? Holla at me. Holla at me. Gia. Salute. What? No beats? No beats? Come on, stop playing. Not already. Oh, the chat's working on the joint. No beats? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do something here. What? How could this be? It's showing up on the joint. All right, let's see. Holla at me and let me know. Holla at me and let me know. Let me fire up this cancer stick. What? Come on, you gotta be playing. It's showing up on the desktop. Why is it gotta be like this every time I go live? Something ain't working. What's up? I see y'all. I'm trying to get this damn beats to work, man. Still no beat? There was still no beat?
No.
Why?
Make sure it's on monitor and output.
Let me try, yeah. You're right. Well, no. Okay, let me try. No. Alright, holla at me. Yes or no? Alright, fuck it. Spent all that time trying to get a damn beat going. I ain't even worried about it for real. It's time to let the beats go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all? I sees you. I just come to hang with y'all tonight. You know, we got a big day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got a big day tomorrow. What y'all think? Hit me with a 1 in the chat if you think Kamala Harris is going to take the election. Smash that 1 if you think Kamala Harris is going to win the election tomorrow. Nobody? Not a narrow one on nothing. Y'all have that much faith in this election? Y'all truly believe? All right, smash a 1 if y'all think Trump gonna win the election. Y'all think Trump's gonna take it tomorrow? Smash that one if you think. Press one. You know what I'm saying? One by the means of insidious actors? Huh? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Gia. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I think I've been saying for years, I don't trust this whole election thing. I think they put who they want in the chair, you know what I'm saying? I think they put who they want in that chair. You know, it's gonna confuse the shit out of me if they put Trump in that chair. Like, for real. I'll be like, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. But what I'm thinking is they go back and forth, right? We all know they go back and forth. 8 years here, 8 years there, 8 years here. Blah, 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 blah. But for like the last 16 years, we've had Democrats in the chair. 12 of those years. You know what I'm saying? And if you minus out 1 year for the pandemic, we gotta erase that year, because that year was so bonkers. It was like everybody and their mama was in charge of this and that, and this state wants to shut down, this state wants to stay open, blah, blah, blah. It was just mayhem, and there wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a regular year. So minus one of the years that Trump was in office, for real. You know what I mean? So really he only had 3. So out of what? 16, out of 15 years, 12 years has been Democrats. So I figured they can't just keep going with this. You know what I'm saying? That's not how this country runs. Unless there really is some crazy shit going on where they just want one power. You know what I mean? Just one motherfucker to run it all. One side. Which may be the case, man. I don't know. I'm so confused, and I don't recognize this country. You know what I'm saying? I don't recognize what's going on because so much crazy shit. And I'm not saying it's all bad and all good. You know, there's some shit that's disgusting to me, and there's some shit that ain't. On both sides. You know what I'm saying? But we've been keeping up with it. We've been watching. And I ain't been watching like MSN. You know what I mean? Y'all know I don't be watching that CNN shit, that MSNBC shit. I don't watch that shit. So really the only thing I watch is like regular old YouTubers that's like going around and asking people shit, or and it kind of fucks me up because I know that a lot of the shit I'm watching, it leans towards that Trump side. And on the Trump side of things, these YouTubers and you know, Twitter people, and they got a lot of shit talking about, you know, Republicans, or, you know, Trump's way up. Trump's even leading the early vote, which hardly ever happens. And it's like, wait a minute, man. If that's true, that's crazy as shit. But at the same time, it's not coming from both sides, because I'm sure on the other side, they're saying, oh, there ain't no way Trump's going to win this. You know, Kamala got this in the bag. It ain't nothing but a thing. This chick is the best thing that could ever be for this country. We need this woman so bad to be in office. She's just dominating Trump. So who do you believe? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Who do we really fucking believe? We can sit back and pump our heads all up for whoever the fuck we want to win. And of course we gonna want to listen to the motherfuckers that back our shit up. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, I don't think we really know what the fuck they gonna do. I think there's gonna be shenanigans like a motherfucker. And I don't know what the powers that be want. Because that's what matters. They don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? I know, I don't mean to come on all up on this joint, you know what I mean? I know y'all probably, you know, you want to hear some, you know, Trump, baby, all day. And y'all know, I voted for the motherfucker. I went out and voted. Early vote. Trump all day. Shit. But at the same time, man, I ain't no. I don't put you gotta put your faith in God, not some human being. And I look at shit in a real way. At least I think I do. And I look at it like, man, shit. I mean, he gonna have, if he wins, he gonna have 4 years to do some shit. But then they gonna be right back at it in 4 years, and we're gonna have 4 more years of colleges teaching this shit to the kids, schools doing shit to our kids' brains. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going into just Josh used to say, transitional period. You know what I'm saying? I just, we can get all hyped up and shit over Trump being president, or the other side can get all hyped up over Kamala being president. But, man, the powers that be is going to be the ones that do whatever the fuck they do. Unless we can somehow bring down that power a little bit. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about devouring the rich or, ooh, let's just take out the whole damn thing. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about setting them back a little bit. Like sit your ass down. Like, y'all motherfuckers getting a little too high. You think you own everybody. You think we all just gonna sit back and be your slaves forever. Like, sit your ass down. That's what I mean. We gotta take some power away from these people, man. And we ain't doing it if we sitting around picking teams like it's a football game. You know what I'm saying? And then they work the shit out of us. Look how they work the shit out of us. On both sides. On both sides, they work the shit out of us. Scare us to death about this. Scare us to death about that. Oh, it's going to be this. Oh, it's going to be that. I wish we could go back in time and see some of these presidents and what they ran on and shit. And damn sure, I bet you $1 million they were saying, oh, it's going to be the end of the fucking world if this motherfucker gets in. Oh, it's going to be the end of all things United States if that motherfucker gets in. But no matter who the fuck has been in there, they've been attacking our shit nonstop. I mean, you can go look at Bush. Bush took freedoms out of our hands and rights out of our hands like a motherfucker, man. That motherfucker put it in there where you could tap into anybody's phones, emails, whatever. Oh, we had some buildings fall down. Some people pass away. God bless their soul. And now we can just take rights from people. You know what I'm saying? Then Obama, he throws it up in there. I guess this is true, where he said that, the media can lie to you now. Shit, propaganda's fair game. You can just make up shit and throw it out there. Whatever you got to do to win, shit don't matter. You ain't got to tell the truth to the people. I mean, how many laws have been put in place against our fucking gun rights? You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. Some bullshit. But are we freer today than we was in the 1950s? Are we freer today than we was in the 1920s? Are we freer today than we was in the 1800s? I mean, shit. I know some of us are way freer today than we was in the 1920s and 1800s. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Life wasn't so grand back then for some folks. Only thing I'm worried about, no bullshit, couple things. The economy, man. And I know everybody talks about that shit, but I'm sick of going to the grocery store and seeing $7 prices on $2 things. I'm sick of going to the gas station and feeling like I'm broke when I leave that motherfucker and the tank ain't even full. You know what I mean? I'm tired of looking for houses to buy. And they done jumped $150,000 in 3 years. You mean to tell me this motherfucker bought this house in 2020, 2021, and it was $250,000? And now in 3 years, this motherfucker's worth $400,000? and they ain't even put $2 into the house? How do I know? Because I'm living in the motherfucker? It ain't got nothing but more wore down. But now it's worth $150,000 more dollars. How? Somebody please explain to me how the fuck this shit works. Because I mean, damn. That means everything I own, everything that I paid for is worth like 30 to 40% more now. I should be able to go to the pawn shop and get the price that I paid for it from the pawn shop. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are they doing? It don't make no sense, man. So we got to get these motherfuckers the hell out of office. Now, it fucks me up when I think these things and I say these things because I don't believe in these things. I truly don't believe we have the power to do shit. I think they've done taken that power from us. And they've proved that shit in the past more than once. But it really showed in the last election. Now, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It really showed. They threw it in our face and said, fuck you. You know what I mean? We do whatever the fuck we want. There ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And then what do they do right before this election? They throw something in the game where the military can go against us? The United States citizen? Y'all tell me if I'm telling the truth. And I know y'all probably, y'all watch y'all's things. I ain't been on here in a while, so, I'm going to talk about shit that y'all have already talked about and shit. But it's on my mind. It's on my mind heavy. They boarding up buildings right now and shit. Why the fuck does America gotta board up buildings and put shit into law where the military can go against its citizens just for a fucking election? You gonna tell me this government ain't got this land fucked up? You know what I'm saying? They got it fucked up. There I go cussing. I mean, they kidnapping squirrels and murdering them and shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What's that all about? Man, that squirrel famous, man. Look at this. Look at the views this squirrel's getting. What did I just hear that motherfucker say he gonna vote for Trump? Oh, send the squad. Get the fucking squad. You know what? I think he got another animal in there. Get that motherfucker too. Take them both. They want to vote for Trump, do they? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if they slipped up and had a Trump sign in the back or something. Somebody got butt hurt. Oh, they voting for Trump? Let's get the squirrel. Let's get the fucking squirrel. Fucking nasty motherfuckers. Fucking nasty motherfuckers. They try to be so slick. Look, let me run my mouth a little bit. Then I'm going to holler at y'all because I missed y'all. I sees y'all in the chat. I can't believe y'all here to even holler at me. Y'all could have plenty of other things to do than to listen to my dumb ass. But I think about these things, man. I think about these Beyoncés and Jennifer Anistons. You know what I'm saying? These Kid Rocks. These Eminems. And I'm being serious. And I'm calling out both sides. Fuck that. Fuck that. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna listen to some fucking actor. Do you realize what actors do? Do you realize what singers do? I mean, most of the singers out here are some bullshit. They making up stories and they rhymes trying to act like something they ain't, because the real gangsters is behind the scenes collecting all the money, putting them motherfuckers to work. So when a Beyonce gets on stage, or a Jennifer Aniston gets on an Instagram and says, "Oh yeah, I'm voting for this, and I just really want to stand up for women's rights, and Trump's gonna bring it all down, and we're not even gonna be able to tell you nothing. Women are just fucked." It's like, man, shut the fuck up. Go sit your dumb ass down, man. Y'all motherfuckers sing. Y'all are fucking elites. Beyonce's a billionaire. You think she gives a fuck? Man, Jennifer Aniston said in her motherfucking post on Instagram that she's all for economic equality. She's voting for Kamala for economic equality. That bitch got probably $20 million in the bank. The fuck she know about economic equality? Bitch ain't equal to shit. Gas prices don't affect these people. Grocery bills don't affect these people. These motherfuckers got chefs and shit. They eating, wining, and dining all up in the best restaurants you can fucking imagine. You'll never be able to eat there. And then they throw these motherfuckers on TV because they think the American people are stupid enough to be like, oh shit, Beyonce's voting for so-and-so? I gotta vote that way. And I gotta tell you, it works on some of these motherfuckers. And for everybody that shit works on, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I don't care which side you're on. If you listen to a fucking actor or a singer to make a vote about this country and the future of you, your kids, your grandkids, you are a fucking idiot, man. It make me vote the other way. I tell you this. If that much Hollywood would have came out and stood behind Trump, I wouldn't even voted this year. I like Tulsi Gabbard. I've liked Tulsi Gabbard since she was a Democrat. I believe in that lady, man. I think she's a strong one. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk, smart dude. I think he's not truly, but crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, his mind is wild as hell, man. Why wouldn't I think that brilliant motherfucker might have a point to some of the shit he's saying? That makes sense to me. You know, even though he might be doing some shit that I question, like, man, you gonna put computer chips in people's heads, man? I don't know, dog. But at the same time, I don't know, dog. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I don't really care. But, you know, I'd much rather listen to a Elon Musk or a Tulsi Gabbard than I would a fucking Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I mean, and look, I just don't pay attention to no Eminem and shit like that when it comes to politics. No singers whatsoever. Kid Rock too, and I like them. I like Eminem. I like Kid Rock. I like both of them. I fucks with they shit. It's entertaining, man. You know what I mean? When I listen to their music, I'm entertained. That's it. I don't give a fuck what else they do. There ain't a damn thing none of these people could ever tell me what I should or shouldn't be doing in my life, or what's good for my life, or what's good for your life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way, man. Ain't no fucking way. So I damn sure ain't gonna have them motherfuckers tell me who to vote for. But I think we should I mean, seriously, I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all tell me, how are y'all? I know most of the people that follow me. I know y'all want Trump to win. I want Trump to win. But let me ask you this: how are you gonna feel if you gotta wake up Wednesday and know that Kamala Harris is gonna be the president for the next 4 years? How are you gonna feel if Kamala Harris is deemed the one? I really want to know, like, what's gonna be y'all's thoughts? How are y'all gonna feel? How are y'all gonna act? I want to wait to see if anybody answers. I don't know. It's up to y'all. If y'all want to answer, if I don't see no answers, then I'll just tell you how I'm gonna feel. I sees you. I sees you. Tammy. She feel we are fucked. Gacho said, no. Lee's got the sad faces. CJ, what's up? I honestly will be angry. Probably have a crap morning, but have to move on. I'm going to throw a tantrum, burn shit, just like they would do if they lost. Elusive, what's up, brother? What's up? Shock, anger, worried. The same as I did. They don't live here. G-Maw, I feel you. I'm going to keep on living. Loretta, no doubt. Miss Sharon, betrayed. I'm going to get my property finished so I can get the hell out of Dodge. That's what's up, Tiger. At that point, there better be a seed, no quarter. I feel you. I feel you. But do you think maybe that just might be the whole hype about it with all the social media and Twitters and YouTubes and mainstream media and all the shit they do to us, man, with all this running for president shit and all the shit they talk, they get us all fucked up inside. And I think mainly it's their fault that we get that way, you know what I mean? Because I thought about it, man, and I was like real serious. I was like, man, fuck. Like when I went to vote, I went in that bitch like a sumo wrestler. Get the fuck out my way. I'm coming up in this bitch to vote, bitch. Get out the way. That's right. Trump, motherfucker, I'm voting. Fuck out my face. What? Don't look at me, goddamn. I come here to vote. Then I walked out that motherfucker. I went over to the Trump. Take a picture of me and Trump. Goddamn, I want a picture right now. Posting this shit everywhere. I'm letting everybody know I'm voting for Trump. Fuck that. Then I went home and was like, damn, the fuck was I feeling like that for? Man, fuck that dude. Take a picture with that motherfucker. There's some sign on it. So what the fuck? They done got my mind all twisted up. Like, yeah, I voted for him. Big fucking deal. Really ain't up to me. If it's supposed to be, it's going to be up to 300 and some million motherfuckers. It ain't going to just be up to me. Why the fuck I got to be so into it? Why I got to give so much of a fuck? I mean, damn, the world was supposed to end every time somebody got elected. Shit, the whole world's going to end when Obama gets in office. People saying he the Antichrist and this and that and this and that. Shit, the world kept going on. Then Trump, oh my God, he's going to push the button. We're going to be in war with everybody. He gets in office, we ain't having near a single motherfucking war. Ain't no wars happen. So, man, I'm not letting these motherfuckers dupe me up, man. How quick we forget 2020. How quick we forget 2016. I mean, they just knew Hillary was going to win and Trump wins. Then what the hell? How the hell is Biden going to win? He ain't left the basement. And then this Bama wins. And they just work us up and work us up and work us up. I don't know that it's all worth that. I don't know that it's all worth that. A lot of people talk, like Tim Cass, man, talking, he been talking that Civil War 2.0 shit for a while now. Man, if there was going to be just in my opinion, I don't know. And I'm not saying it can't happen. But I'm just saying, hasn't there been enough shit that has happened to where if there was going to be a CW 2.0, wouldn't that shit have already sparked the fuck off a lot more than what the fuck we see these days? Do you know how much shit we've been putting up with on both sides. If you truly believe in certain shit, you know what I'm saying? On both sides, look how much shit has been done that we can't stand, we hate, we think is tyrannical, we think is just no good, period. They're ruining this country. I mean, damn. CW should have started a long motherfucking time ago. But now all of a sudden it's gonna happen. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Now there might be some shit that goes on in the streets, cause motherfuckers gonna be all up in their feelings. You know what I mean? And I think more so because it's been shown that the Democrats don't keep it together when they don't get their way. Let's be honest. When the Democrats don't get their way, they throw a fit in the streets. Lord knows. So I think if Trump becomes president, if Trump gets the W tomorrow, I think the streets are going to have some issues. Now, if Kamala wins, I don't know, man. I don't know. People are pretty fucking fed up. People are pretty fucking fed up with these prices and shit, and you know all the people coming across the border illegally. You know what I mean? They filling up cities, man. They filling them in. But you know, I think about that too, man. And of course, the border shouldn't be wide open like it's been. No fucking way should we let these many people into our country. I mean, I think anybody who comes into this country should be vetted. If one comes in or 1 million, every single one of them should be vetted to the fullest. And there is a way to do it. But if you think about it, there's been many a times when we've flooded people into this country. If you go back in the days, I mean, just go watch Gangs of New York with Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis. I think that's his name, Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, if you watch, there's just boats and boats and boats of like Irish coming in and shit. Like there's been plenty of times when we've ushered people in. But I tell you what, I didn't realize something. Because a lot of people were saying that they wanted to bring, you know, people across the border and so they could sway votes. And I didn't quite understand that. Because I was like, well, you know, I kind of figured like, well, they're just going to have them in certain places that will accept them. I figured there would be places that won't accept, you know, 20,000, 30,000 illegal people coming in and just dump them in a spot. I didn't think that was, you know, I thought, okay, New York, yeah. You know, liberal places. And I ain't even trying to shit on the liberals. I'm just saying, that's just how it is. I figured a couple liberal states would take, you know, illegal people that's coming in. But damn, then I start realizing that they really are putting 20,000 here, 30,000 there, 10,000 here. And it really is in places, the swing states, they call it. And I'm like, oh shit, they really doing this shit. And then boom, the past couple months, all we've been hearing is, oh, they're going to allow motherfuckers to vote with no ID and shit. When I went to vote, I pulled out my ID. Got in front of this dude. And let me tell you, I got in front of this dude and he was like, your name? And I was holding my ID like right in front of his face, like, here you go. Because I honestly thought in Maryland you needed your... Because the last time I voted, which was 8 years ago, I didn't vote in 2020. They wanted my ID. They asked me for my ID. So I kind of just figured in Maryland, you know, being right next to the government and shit, like no matter what, they're going to want your ID. They want to keep tabs on everybody. Dude lifted his head to make it be known that he wasn't looking at my ID. And I said, oh, he just ain't ready to take my ID yet. He trying to be a smart ass. He just want me to talk to him. So I was like, you know, told him my name. Then he was like, your address? And I was like, man, I got it right here on this fucking ID. Why don't you take my ID? I said, man, you don't want my ID? He's like, no, you don't need an ID. And then the dude sitting beside him busts out laughing at me and shit. I was like, you rude motherfucker. What the fuck? I honestly thought that y'all wanted a fucking ID, but the only thing I had to give was a name and my address. And they gave me the paperwork. I went and filled it out and stuck it in a fucking machine, got a sticker, and walked out. I'm sitting there thinking, well, shit, anybody could do that. Anybody could do that. And I'm in a county that's like Republican. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine a strong Democratic county, state. Man, they're going to let anybody vote, man. And if they got 400,000, and think about this. They got little offices and shit, or big offices, that they deal with all this immigration in these places where all these illegal immigrants are, to where all these illegal immigrants go in and shit. You don't think that behind closed doors, they're all setting these people up to vote? You know they are. You know they are. And we ain't hearing shit, because they do that shit by, look, they telling them exactly how to do it. You know what I mean? So if there's, and I'm going to go on the low side of things. If there's 5 million people, well, they tried to pass a bill so 2 million people could come into this bitch every year illegal. So let's just say 4 years, 2 million a pop. I'll give them that, even though it's way more than that. Let's say 8 million people. If they let 8 million people vote, who without a doubt are going to vote Democrat, man, you only need a few of them in each little spot, especially the swing states, and it's over with. You can hang it the fuck up. How is this legal? How is this being allowed? What the fuck is going on, man? Is it a complete takeover of the United States of America? Is it really just being wiped the fuck out? And we're just going to be this wild ass open, who gives a fuck, free for all? That's going to be some scary shit. That's going to be some scary shit, man. And it sure seems like that's what the fuck is going on. The only thing you got to do is say your name and give an address, and they give you a fucking paper. Now, I don't know what he was looking at when I did all these things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't remember if he had a screen. I wasn't really paying attention to the desk. I was paying more attention to him. I was paying attention to people, because I wanted to see how they acted and what it was all about. The feeling I got from them and shit like that. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if he put my name in there and it came up, okay, here's a registered voter. Okay, yeah, that is his address. Boom, bam, bip, here's the paper. Or if he was just typing it into the computer like, boom, 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 this is a voter, boom, 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 this is where he lives. Here you go. I don't know. Y'all tell me, man, what y'all think? Are we going to have 8 million up to 20 million illegal voters in our election? I mean, that's ain't it illegal? It's illegal, right? Am I wrong? If you're not legally an American citizen, then you're not legally allowed to vote, especially for a president. I mean, shit, in that case, man, you could just open the border and bring in 400 million and completely change it. I mean, Jesus Christ, the shit they could do. Is it legal? Does anybody know the legalities? Is it legal in the United States of America for a non-citizen, somebody who crosses the border illegally, is it legal for them to vote in our presidential election?
You have to be a U.S. citizen.
You have to be a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
Well, then why can't something be done when somebody does that? Why aren't these people being locked up? Why ain't nobody going to jail for some shit? And why is it that like California can pass a law saying that it's illegal to show an ID at the voting joint? Like, I don't get it, man. There's got to be where and if it's just a Democratic thing, where the fucking Republicans at? Where are all these Republican politicians and Republican lawmakers and shit that can handle this kind of shit and shut it down and get rid of it and bring some fucking law and order back to the United States of America? I mean, we're talking about the presidential election, for Christ's sakes. What the fuck is going on? It's not making sense to me. I mean, shit, what else? There's nothing worse than that. If we can have illegals put whoever in power in our country, illegal people that are not supposed to be here, then the country's gone. You don't have a country. They have a country. It's theirs now. And then I sit here and think, well, it was the Democrats that opened the border wide open. And don't even say that ain't true, because we all know that shit's true. I mean, even the border union people, the people that run the border, man, they done, they supporting Trump. They endorsing Trump and shit. If we get another 4 years, I mean, Jesus Christ, man, you're looking at, I mean, what are we going to have, 50 million illegal people in America?
No, they're going to make them legal.
But there's going to be another 20 coming in, another 30 coming in.
They want to put in policies that they're going to make them citizens very quickly so they can vote legally.
Man, that's just some crazy shit. That's just some crazy ass shit, man. I just don't see how a country can withstand that. I mean, look, prices go up, people put up with the shit. Get a little broker in the pockets. People work a little bit harder. People get through it hoping that it'll get better, shit like that. But when you have an invasion, that might really set some shit off, man. We might see CW too. I don't know, man. I mean, the more and more these places get taken over by people, the more and more the people there are gonna get fed up, and all hell's gonna break loose. Man, it just confuses the shit out of me, y'all, man. I just can't believe it. I can't believe that there's people in power of a country that is supposedly the strongest country in the world, the freest country in the world, and they want to destroy it. I just can't believe that could possibly be. And I can't believe that there are people powerful enough to do it without any backlash from the other side. The only thing we see is the Jim Jordans or the Major Tailory Green, whatever her name is. You see a couple people say something, and Trump, of course, but he can't do nothing right now unless he gets elected. How the fuck does this happen, man? What the fuck are these people thinking? And how can anybody vote for that shit? If you're American and you give a fuck about America, and you give a fuck about your future and the future of the country and your countrymen or your brothers and sisters, your neighbors, how could you ever vote for somebody that's doing that to your country? Just because you don't like a motherfucker? I don't know, man. It's just weird. I mean, I can see why, like, Hollywood motherfuckers do shit. These people are fucking out of their fucking minds. I mean, look at P. Diddy, man. And they so in your face, too. They so in your face. You got P. Diddy all locked up for all this crazy shit. And who was his girlfriend during some of these times? J-Lo. And then they let J-Lo get on the TV and whine and cry for 30 minutes. Backing Kamala. And everybody's like, yeah, hell yeah. Are you fucking kidding me, man? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Man. But, okay, so we get Trump in office. Trump wins. He has 4 years. But this shit ain't going away. These people, it ain't like Democrats are never going to be elected again. And are we going to get to the point where the Republicans are trying to make it like it's nothing but Republican for the next 100 years? Like the Democrats are trying to do right now? I mean, these people have had 12 out of 15 of the years. I mean, it's been nothing but Democrat for the past fucking 15 fucking years, almost. You know, we had one dude up in there, Trump, and you got to think about it. Trump, the first 2 years, he ain't even know what he was doing. He even said that shit on Joe Rogan, man. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. So he ain't even know what he was doing. We had somebody in there that didn't have no idea, like, the fuck he was doing. So the Democrats have been running shit for 2 fucking decades. Man, it's time to sit your ass down. You can't just be Democrat. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all gonna learn. I'm 50 years old. If I'm lucky, I got a couple decades left in me. I hope my body stands up for, a little bit more time. But then I'm leaving this motherfucker. And then I'm gone, man. So I ain't only thing I got to worry about is my kids and grandkids. And man, I feel sorry for what the fuck this world's turning into, man. Lord have mercy. There's some crazy shit going on, man. I sit here and talk about it and I start thinking about it, man. Y'all got me all fucked up. I probably shouldn't have did this live. Now I'm going to be all depressed and shit. I'm going to be just like y'all on Wednesday. Angry, sad, feeling like my country's gone forever. And I don't care. I swear, I really don't give a shit if it's Democrat or Republican. It's whatever. Honestly, I've only voted 2 times in my entire life, and they're both Trump the first time. I didn't vote at all in 2020, and then I voted for Trump this time. But the only reason I vote for Trump because I don't feel like that motherfucker is Republican. I don't think he's nothing like any of these politicians or anything, man. It's completely outside the box. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the motherfucker. Because he ain't that political shit. Like, he's kind of like, he could be both if you really listen to him. He could be both. He just wants to stick by the Constitution and shit in the Constitution and roll with it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just get a bunch of money. Fuck these other places. Let them stop taking our money. Make them pay their fucking fair way. All these other countries and shit. Stop letting them take advantage of us. Let's secure the country so these motherfuckers can't flood in terrorists or fucking empty their jails and empty their fucking insane asylums and shit all up into the country. Let's not have our American citizens killed by outsiders who illegally come in this motherfucker. That makes sense to me. Like, yeah, that sounds right to me, man. Yeah, that's what's up. But, I mean, I wouldn't be that mad if it was a Democrat that wasn't Kamala Harris. Jesus Christ, this woman, man. I mean, seriously, I'm just going to be straight up. I'm not trying to be theatrical. Man, this lady is out there, man. This chick is fucking out there, man. Do you see the way she talks? She's never answered anything. She throws out shit that she's going to do that she's not even allowed to do. You know, everything that she says she's going to do for people, she can't even do that. The same thing Biden did. Oh, I'm going to make sure everybody don't have to pay their school fees and shit. That didn't work. Kamala coming out, man, I'm going to give everybody $1 million. Shit. I'm going to give everybody $1 million and a dozen eggs. Vote for Kamala, I'm going to give you $1 million. Man, that bitch, she ain't said, what you going to do about inflation? Well, inflation is inflated, and it's inflatable, and it's going to be inflated. And next question? Bitch, what? You got to tell me what the fuck? What are you gonna? Is there anything different that you gonna do than what's been done in the past 4 years? I don't see not one motherfucking thing needs to be different. Huh? You can tell this bitch don't go to the grocery store. You can tell she don't put no gas in the car. You can tell she ain't looking for no houses to buy on the low, so she can have, like, you know, a regular mortgage that's around $1,000-$1,200 a month, not fucking $17,000 a month for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this chick is crazy. You see the way she looks to eat. Look. I'm gonna tell you, if Kamala Harris gets in power, she's gonna power trip harder than anybody you ever seen in your life. She is gonna be, they talk about Donald Trump being a dictator and shit. Man, this woman is gonna be, can't nobody tell me shit. I rule the world. You are all my fucking minions. Bow to me. You can fucking feel that shit in every fucking inch of her face, her soul, the way she moves, the way she laughs. She don't give a fuck about nobody, man. You think she gives a fuck about the people that's gonna vote for her? She ain't gonna give a fuck about nobody. She gonna go super hard. And she gonna go hard on America. She ain't gonna be able to go hard with, like, Russia or Israel or, you know, Palestine or Iran or North Korea, China and all that. She ain't gonna be able to go hard with them. They gonna shut that bitch down in a heartbeat. Man, I hope the motherfuckers that's voting for her really understand what the fuck they're voting for, man. Because I think they're just lost, man. Y'all lost. Y'all lost in y'all's mind. Y'all got this woke shit fucked up, man. How the fuck, man, how in the fuck did people just start fucking worshiping politics, worshiping the government? That's what these people, Trump has been the only motherfucker I've ever seen go against the government and the establishment in this way. I ain't ever seen somebody go this hard against the government and the establishment. I mean, this dude, he pretty much goes to war with the motherfucking politicians, with the news, all these people that are in cahoots to rule over us and keep us enslaved. This dude goes to war with these people. And there's millions of people that are going to worship the government and not let this dude come in and do his thing. Make these motherfuckers sit down a little bit. Chill the fuck out. You're not that powerful. Sit your ass down. Holy shit. What do people think? Why the fuck are you worshiping government? Because they call themselves Democrat. You think you gotta be in this? What the fuck? Why do you feel like you have to be Democrat? It just doesn't make no sense to me. You're worshiping fucking... Ew. Blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. The government been fucking all of us for how long? Yep, we sit around fucking bowing down every motherfucking day, worshiping these motherfuckers. Oh, Kamala Harris. Oh, Kamala Harris. And it goes on both sides, man. But I don't feel it's that as much fucked up when it comes to Trump, because Trump ain't no politician, man. Now he's starting to be. He's gonna have to play that role for a little while, man. But that dude is that's a wild cat, man. He damn sure ain't that machine. That government machine. I don't care what nobody says. He's not that. He's went to war with these motherfuckers. How can people not back that? And the whole race, man, I seen Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg put out some fucking thing, man, and it was the most ridiculous fucking thing I ever heard in my life, man. I couldn't believe somebody would actually say some shit like that and people actually believe it and look at it like that's some straight up shit. Like Snoop, go away, dude. Go away. You got so much fucking hate and evil in your heart, homeboy. You got some issues, dog. You're just a vicious gangster, man. You know, that's what people gotta remember too, man. I mean, would you have took advice from like Al Capone? You know what I mean? Like, we talking about gangsters. Snoop a gangster. Don't think he ain't for a second, man. That dude a gangster. He's got the gangster mentality, man. That dude. These are not geniuses. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't geniuses. They just charismatic. But a lot of them are fucking mean inside, man. They got a lot of hate, a lot of anger, and they ain't never gonna go away. It's just in their heart to just be gangster as shit, non-stop. No matter how rich they get, no matter what. And they got a lot of hate in their heart too, you know? I don't know. I hope Trump wins, man. I hope Trump pulls it out. I hope they let him. I'm hearing a lot of shit. Y'all, I know y'all have heard a lot of shit too. Like if he wins, like he'll win, but then they'll pull out all the strings and legally not let him take the office. And if that shit happens, you know what kind of throws me off. Now I know I jump around, man, and I'm sorry I'm an ignorant dude. You know, I ain't no smart. I'm not Tim Pool. I'm not Steven Crowder. I'm not some super smart little whiz dude that can tell you everything. I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying I'm not that fast when it comes to thinking about shit. It's just not me. I don't got brains like that. You know what I mean? Like, my brain just cut off and I don't even remember what the fuck I was going to say. That's how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? But the fuck was I going to say? I just went squirrel. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. I can't even remember what the fuck I was going to say, man. This shit got me frustrated. They let him in the office. Oh. If they let this dude in the office, I mean, if they let him win, and I say that for real, if they let him win, because I think they got way more power over this voting shit than we can fucking imagine. I don't care who we got watching. I don't care how many people Steve Crowder got at the voting machines. I don't care how many people go out there and vote. I still think these people have the power to do whatever the fuck they want with an election. So if they let him win the election, but then they bring in all this legal crap and they try to stop him from taking office. And they just put Kamala there and say, fuck it, Kamala's the one. And they try to hold it up in court for 2, 3, 4 years. Man, this country ain't gonna make it, man. It is gonna be CW too. Because people are gonna go fucking crazy. If they're gonna steal it, they might as well just go ahead and steal it. Don't sit. If they do that, then they want CW too. And you know, we've talked about this before, man. We've talked about how we look at these motherfuckers, and it seems like they've been trying to push us to go crazy anyway. All the shit that they've done, and how hard they made it on people with all the money and shit, and all the different shit they did for the past 4 years. It just seems like they wanted people to uprise and start some shit so they could do some shit. And with them putting that shit in there where the military can go against the citizens, I mean, could this be their final push to push us into it because they want to do that? Because that would give them all the power in the world. You know what I mean? These politicians and shit, then they can start calling in other countries and, oh, we need help because our own citizens, we're at a total war in our own country with our own citizens. We need help getting it back on track. Send us in some Israeli defense. Send us in some South Korean defense. Send us some Japanese fighters. You never know. Is that what they're trying to do? I thought that about the illegal immigrants. Like, are they trying to let 20 million motherfuckers in here because they know if Trump, okay, and then we elect Trump. Trump tries to send people back, which will make them, get mad as hell. Like, nah, I can't go back. Fuck that. So then they go buck crazy, and you got 20 million motherfuckers going buck crazy because Trump trying to send them back, and they knew all this. Because I don't think it's just the Democrats against Trump neither. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think there's some Republicans up in there that's against this dude too. And what I didn't like is when Trump talked about the generals of the military. When he said they ain't shit and they a bunch of dummies and they don't belong there and shit, I'm like, oh man, come on, man. You keep that shit to yourself because these are the motherfuckers that's gonna go against you and keep you out of that office. And military coups happen across the world. I mean, man, we living in some scary times, y'all. Some scary times. I wanted to come on here and joke around and have some fun and shit, man. But man, this is some serious shit we getting into tomorrow, man. I bet you. Now, I don't think citizens in other countries, but the leaders of other countries and the political people in other countries and the elite in other countries, I bet you they're just as worried as we all are. I guarantee you that our country has got more worry tonight as a whole than maybe we've ever had. You know what I mean? And that's on both sides. Because believe me, the motherfuckers that don't want Trump in there, they really don't want Trump in there. Really bad. They're willing to give away rights, give up their money, give up their future. They're willing to give their life up just to keep this motherfucker out of office. So they're just as worried tonight. They're hearing all the things too. That, oh, Trump might be winning the early vote. Oh, Trump might be winning all the swing states. The worry that's going on tonight in this country, man, the devil could run amok tonight, Jack. Because, he probably fiends off that. He probably feeds off it. You know what I mean? That gives him power. Worry definitely gives the devil power. Am I right? I mean, the devil would work off of bad shit, and worry is a bad thing. Like, I wonder how many heart attacks are going to happen tonight. Because, stress and worry, man, that'll bring on heart attacks. I wonder how many are going to happen tonight. We know some are going to happen because there's like a heart attack every 5 minutes or some shit. Man, I'm talking crazy, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. How y'all been, man? Are y'all as worried about this shit as I am? Native, what's up, man? What's up, Mrs. Prepping Plumber? What's going on with you? Gia, Rip Curl. Gia. Would they give their life for it? I mean, I think there's people on both sides that would, man. You know? I think they would. I think there's some. I mean, that one dude did. The one that shot Trump in the head and the ear. He gave his life for it. I mean, shit. And you know he ain't the only one. Because they've already stopped, what, another one or another 2 of those joints? No bullshit. Something to watch. What's going on with you? Pumped up and ready to get this show on the road. I hear that. It's going to be a shit show, no doubt. Agree. Yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of people going live. I don't know. I did some shit. Now, I don't know what I can share and be live and share. You know, because I've never done no shit. But check this out. I want to check it to see if it works anyway. But I can switch my screen. Yeah, I'll just keep it there. Let me switch my screen real quick. Boom! Can y'all still hear me? Give me a 5x5 if y'all can still hear me. Want to make sure y'all can still hear me. You know what I'm saying? Give me a 5x5. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? All right, y'all got me. Okay, now I'm gonna bring this up. Boom! Check this shit out, y'all. Check this shit out. Now I can well, let me check something. I just want to make sure, because you know Twitter can have like half naked people on it and shit. But let me check something real quick. Boom, check it out. I can bring up my Twitter and shit, right? So I can like share shit and we can talk about it and shit. So I'm thinking, you know, well, what if I could bring up some, you know, like tomorrow evening I go live, anybody that wants to chill with me for a little while, and we could sit there and watch the election and see what's going on. But I don't know what I can share and not get in trouble for, you know what I'm saying? So I got to try to figure that shit out or something. But I want to see if y'all can hear too. So let me boom, go to my music projects. Let's scroll on down here, because I'm trying to regenerate some. Tell me if y'all can hear this. Let me know if y'all can hear a beat. Trying to work it, you know what I mean? Trying to get it in, trying to figure it out. Oh, y'all can't hear shit. Why is that? Because I can hear it. I'm sitting here jamming out. So that means y'all won't be able to hear the the Twitter shit neither.
You have to make sure the source is monitor and output.
Oh yeah. Let me change something real quick, y'all. Let me change something real quick. Hold on, let me see.
For that source.
Okay, let me see what that source is. It's not there. It's just not there. Let me see. It should be here. Nope, it's not even on there for me to do it. Let me see if I can Well, I'll work on it. I'll just work on it with Nisi, because I don't want to waste y'all's time with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just real quick, let me see if I can. Method. I know, but I can hear it in my earphones.
Oh.
Yeah, like right now, Joe Rogan's talking. If I click on it, I can hear it.
Oh.
Let me see if y'all can hear this. Maybe it just come. Let me know if y'all hear Joe Rogan. I'm only gonna play it for a second. Now I'm turning it off. I know we're a little bit delayed, so y'all tell me. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear Joe Rogan. Appreciate the help too. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. I have to figure out. I don't understand why I can hear it, and it's coming up on the desktop equalizer thing. So it's saying that y'all should be able to hear it. You know what I mean? Nope, still not a no. All right, I got you. I'm gonna have to figure it out how to get that shit working. I mean, if I can hear it and it's coming through on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see desktop audio. All right, now I'm gonna try it. Y'all ready? And check to see if there's a echo. Make sure there ain't no echo. If y'all can hear it now, we good. Come on, just work. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can hear Joe Rogan one time. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta pause the beat. Pause. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see if we can hear Elon.
Herself.
And meanwhile, they're saying that he's saying she should be shot.
Yes.
What?
Which is
What?
a
Joe!
total lie.
Don't talk about that.
But I had like tons of people call me this weekend
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, Trump says he's gonna put Liz Cheney in a firing squad."
Come
Like
on, man.
that is an outrageous lie.
It's an outrageous lie.
Ran with that lie.
Outrageous
Big time.
lie.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just wild to see. And if it wasn't for Twitter or X now, I don't think we would know about all this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, y'all let me know. Did y'all hear old Joe Rogan? Yeah! We got it worked out, babe. We got it worked out.
Good.
Sweet. All right. So maybe tomorrow night, as the election's going on, maybe I'll get Niecy on it and find out what I could actually share and not get in trouble. You never know. I might be able to share like Crowder shit. He might not get mad at people for sharing his shit. I don't know. He might get mad at people for sharing his shit though. Gotta be somebody out there that don't get mad for people sharing their shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll have to work it out. But anyway, let me go back to the main joint. All right, let me cut this. Boom. Cut that off. Boom. All right, so we good. Now you should be able to... Let me know if you can hear that too, all right? That's what's up. So and there ain't no echo going on, huh? We should be all good then. Chill. So I'm just gonna chill with y'all for a little while, man. I'm kind of done running my mouth, man. I know I was just running my mouth on and on and on about this damn election shit, but that's what's going on. That's what we gotta think about. I mean, we ain't gotta think about, but that's what I've been thinking about. Like heavy, since the weekend, because it's so close. And now it's tomorrow. Like, holy shit. No echoes? That's what's up. Gia. Man, it will be so cool if Trump just wins and like dominates. Like I don't want a close win. I want to see Trump dominate. That way I can see my countrymen haven't fallen for the bullshit. You know what I mean? Black people, white people, Latinos, Asian, Arab. It doesn't make no fucking difference, man. Just everybody's done woke up to the government's bullshit a little bit, and we got to make a change. We got to get some prices right. We got to stop all this fucking illegal immigration shit. Now, look, I know there's some people that need to come here. We need to figure out a good way to make it happen, but we can't just open up the border and let any old body flood in. We need to vet some people. We need to make sure this country is safe, man. Can't do that by just letting any old body come up in this mug. Y'all can see Niecy peeking. You peeking in the back?
I did for a second.
What, photo bombing? Video bombing? Chill. So much crazy shit has happened, man. And I was going to jump on and do a live a lot of times when shit was popping off, and I was like, nah, man, I'm not using that for a reason to go live. Like when Trump got shot. Of course I wanted to jump on here with y'all and talk to y'all about it and shit. And I'm like, nah, I'm not using something like that. Even when P. Diddy got arrested and shit and all that shit was going on and it was hot and heavy, I wanted to jump on and talk to y'all about it. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, man, I'm not. I see all these other YouTubers and I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I'm just saying I see all these other YouTubers and it seems like as soon as something hits, they all jump on it. It's content. Boom. One thing happens, everybody jumps. One thing happens, everybody jumps. But I figured the election, now that the election is here tomorrow, it don't matter who you are. Everybody's going to be talking about it. It is what it is. It ain't like some tragic event happened or some, stupid shit popped off. It is what it is. It's the election. I live in this country. It's my presidential election. We all peoples, we all family up in this joint, and I'm going to hang with y'all during it. You know what I mean? Fuck the bullshit. Plus, I want to be able to celebrate with y'all. If they come across that TV and say Trump's got it in the bag, it's over. There's nothing the Democrats can do. Their reign of terror is over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt. I feel you, Mrs. Plummer. I feel you on that. No doubt. Man, they look, they got to stop with the race shit. That side of politics has got to stop with this race shit, man. They keep feeding that shit and bringing hate upon hate upon hate. How are we ever going to heal as a nation? How are we ever going to get over this color of people's skin shit if we're just constantly throwing that shit up, man? I'm telling you, me voting for Trump, there's not one little inkling in me that it's anywhere near anything about the color of a motherfucker's skin or what race they are. I could give a fuck less. It's about what the fuck that man talking about doing. And I seen what he did when he came in last time. He tried to stick by what the fuck he said he was going to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty damn sure he's going to try to stick by what the fuck he talking about doing this time. And he also got some people with him that I think could probably help him out. I mean, I'd love to see Tulsi Gabbard get in some shit and let her little strong ass pull some shit off and do some good shit. I'm not a big the Kennedy dude. I'm not a big humongous Kennedy fan. You know what I mean? I think he knows some really good shit, and I think he's right on a lot of shit. But I can't listen to him that good because of his voice. It like fucks with me. So it's kind of hard to sit there and listen to him talk for too long. But him signing some papers and putting people to work in the right ways and getting rid of the crookedness and shit like that, I hope he does, man. I hope he can help. I hope Trump lets him do his thing, man, and he gets into that health and straightens up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I hope they can never silence us again when it comes to something like a arm poking your arm. You know what I mean? I hope they can't one side that shit ever again, man. That shit was dangerous. Had me doing shit that I probably wouldn't have done if I would have had more information. I would have talked to my doctor more and threw some more at him. Like, hey, man, you know, there was wild shit being put out, but it's just I'm not gonna listen to a YouTuber about my health. I'm gonna listen to my doctor. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. If it's something about my health, I'm gonna listen to my doctor. I'm not gonna listen, but if there's professional people that are talking about it, that are in that position, that's what they do. You know what I mean? I'll listen to that. You know what I mean? But all that shit was shut down and shit, man. It was fucked up. I would have never took that motherfucker if I would have had more information from the right people. And come to find out, I wouldn't have put that shit in my body back then. And I haven't since. And I won't. But I'm not just going to completely, like I wouldn't just completely be against something 100%. No matter what the fuck it is, I'm going to have an open mind to everything. Because I think you can fuck yourself up if you just completely shut shit out from this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to have an open mind still. You got to at least leave the possibility out there so you'll listen. You know? Like I left my mind open to Kamala at first. Not that I would ever vote for her, but I still at first I was like, well, let me hear what she's saying at least. Let me hear what she really is. She gonna do some politics? What is she really trying to do? You know what I'm saying? At least let me know if she does get in there, what's gonna happen. And then it totally blew my mind that this woman has not one fucking idea what the fuck. Or she does. I think she does have ideas of what she's going to do, but she can't say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? So she talks around every fucking question she gets and never answers shit. That's some scary shit. I don't see how anybody could vote for that. How the fuck can you vote for somebody who is not saying nothing? Completely just rambling. And her laugh, man, that shit irks me, man. It makes my skin crawl. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all feel that way? Like, I've never had, like, I couldn't stand Pelosi, but, like, her voice didn't bother me. Her look didn't bother me. I just couldn't stand who she was. You know what I mean? But, like, Kamala, man, I can't stand to watch her. I can't listen to her. I cannot sit there and listen to that woman talk. It like irks the shit out of me. And I'm like, man, if that shit happens to me, then I'm pretty open-minded, man. I don't just hate for nothing. I can't imagine how anybody can sit there and listen to that shit. Like, what the fuck? And it's everything she's done, every interview she's done, she never answers shit. And she looks like, if you really watch her, she looks like she's just mad inside. Like she can't wait to just use her power to beat people up. Like she's got a grudge against the world and just wants to unleash ravageness on it. You know what I mean? Like, God damn. Yeah, she is. She is Mrs. Metal. She's fake as shit. She be lying her ass off, man. And, another thing I know a lot of people have talked about it and shit and made it a big deal, but it's really a big deal. I don't understand how Biden could sit there and call 150 million Americans garbage. You know, I can't understand how Kamala could sit there and call New York City, all the thousands of people that were there when Trump did his thing in Madison Square Garden, how she could call everybody a Nazi and it was like a fucking a Hitler piece. Like, how could you do that? How can you stand on stage and talk about your country and you think people are going to believe that you're for all Americans? That you care about unity? And then you got these people like Jennifer Aniston and these Hollywood fucking creatures talking about they're voting for unity and peace and love in our country. Like, what? Like, they don't see the hate spewing out of this motherfucker's soul every time she's on stage, every time she's in front of a camera. That chick is evil, man. Kamala is, man, please let this woman go away and never return. No to Kamala, man. No to Kamala. Bring somebody else. You know, I heard, what was it, Megyn Kelly. She made a lot of sense. She was talking about women. And she said that it would be a huge mistake for Kamala to be the first woman because it's going to set women back decades. Because once Kamala becomes president, she's not smart enough. She really isn't. She's not smart enough. And it's going to look so bad that everybody, the next time a woman runs for president, they're going to be thinking about Kamala. And it's going to be like, no, we ain't doing that shit again. Like, I would love to see a woman president if she's legit, not corrupt, not evil. You know what I mean? Just a real person with a ton of brains. Just a really smart woman. Strong woman. Not Kamala, man. Please, no.
Oh, wow. Joe Rogan just endorsed Trump officially.
Joe Rogan just endorsed Trump officially?
Yep.
Well, I got to show that. I can show that, can
It's
I?
on your Twitter feed. Just go to your Twitter. It's all over Twitter.
How do you refresh it?
Just,
How do you refresh
you hit
Twitter?
the house button.
Where you got to show me. This home?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Start scrolling down. You'll see. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. You'll see breaking 911. Keep going.
Is that it?
No, keep going.
I'm going to share it with y'all. Y'all just give me 1 second. It might not come up on my shit.
Yeah, it's on yours. You're following them. It's
I can break that news. Breaking news! Breaking news! Joe Rogan endorses Donald Trump. You know what? Man, fuck it. Hold on. Let me, scene 3, page 5, baby.
go to
Bam!
I can show you how.
Look at this. Look at this. Arizona Trump plus 5.1. Nevada, Trump up, plus 3.1. North Carolina up, 2.1. Trump dominant. I wish I could believe this shit.
I know those
I
are just
wish I could believe this shit. All
If
right.
you go to Explore, type in Breaking 911 because that's where it is, and you'll see his post. Go on the left hand.
Man, what if I click on? Well, let me turn it off until I. Cause look, they might throw some boobies on the screen or something when I go to Explore or something. Okay, Explore. Now, what do you want me to type in?
Up there, type in Breaking 911. Okay, go to that. Go to the first thing right there. Click on it.
Bam.
And scroll down. Keep going.
Megan.
Right there.
Bam. All right, let's get it.
Yeah. You can read it out.
All right, Joe Rogan, the great and powerful at Elon Musk. If it wasn't for him, we'd be fucked. He makes what I think is the most compelling case for Trump you'll hear. And I agree with him every step of the way. For the record, yes, that's an endorsement of Trump. Enjoy the podcast. Oh, shit. Joe Rogan with his 12 million listeners every time he does his thing. That's what's up. He waited long enough, but at least he endorsed him. I didn't think he was going to endorse him. I thought he was going to sit back and, you know what I'm saying? I thought, like, after the vote, he would say, well, I voted for Trump, but I didn't want to act like I'm somebody you should listen to. I wanted y'all to make up your own minds. You know what I mean? Yeah. But good for him, man. Good for him, because he needed to. I bet you he wouldn't have if Kamala would have came and did his show. That's where she fucked up. I think that was one of her biggest mistakes, not doing the Joe Rogan show. Right. Because it just showed how she can't, if it's not totally controlled by her people, she ain't doing it. Nope. Plain and simple. Because she can't answer nothing, man. Well, there it is, man. What y'all think? It's pretty cool, right? Man, it's cool. I can share this shit, man. I've never done no shit like this. Y'all gonna be ready for some lives? If I start doing some lives and doing some break, I'm gonna pull some. So who be doing this shit? Who be doing this kind of shit? Osmond Gold. He'll put his little picture and bring up shit. Oh yeah, watch videos and reviews. I'm gonna pull some Osmond Gold on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Have my little camera down in the corner. We gonna bring up some shit. I know. Academics does this shit like this too. Yeah. Oh, he endorsed Trump too on Twitter. Well, Academics, I knew he would. Yeah. Cause you know he was buddy with Trump's son and everything. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of black folks that I think are gonna vote Trump. A lot more than what previously has been done. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Man, they see but man, they're affected by this shit. You know what I mean? I mean, they're paying the same shit we paying. I mean, we just got different skin colors. That's all that's different. You know what I mean? We all going through this shit. We all going through this shit. But I've never seen, and not just black folks, but man, you had the I don't know if they were Indian or Saudi Arabian or something. It was they had like a whole group of people that were endorsing Trump too. Mm-hmm. Where was that at? Do you remember where that was? You talking about the Muslim Arab Americans? Yeah, Arab Americans or something. Michigan. Yep. Yeah, that's wild, man. And they usually don't. They usually go Democrat. Typically. Yeah, typically. Yeah. Amish. There's lots of Amish in Pennsylvania. Man, the Amish are rolling hard. I seen this one clip on Twitter of the Amish. They're like rolling in their buggies and shit. And they got like some rap music playing and shit. Yep. It was funny as a motherfucker. I was like, man, I wish I could share that shit, but I don't think I could share the music. You can. It's only like 20 seconds. Man, let me check out my scenes real quick. Scene 2, page 4. I want to see if the chat works in this, cause I put up a chat box in this too. Let's see if the chat works. Y'all gotta flood my chat. I gotta figure out how to put a chat. Oh, there it is. Chill. That's right. Damn, y'all. That's a lot of reading. I got a lot. To be honest, this country is fucked, regardless of whoever gets in. It will take a hell of a lot longer than 4 years. Now his son can run after he does. Then we would get 8 years if they are smart. Hey, man, I didn't like J.D. Vance at first. I was like, nah, man, I don't think so. But damn, that dude's on fire. I think that might be a good dude. Yeah, and I would love to have somebody in office as president that has the political way about them, their look, their talk, but still have the normal everyday person in their heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? And that just might be J.D. Vance, man, if he don't get caught up in all the bullshit. You know, he went through a lot, man. His mama was, she I'm not going to talk about a motherfucker's mother like that, but she had some issues. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, if that dude was running for president right now, I would have probably voted for him. I'd have probably went out and voted for that dude after listening to him and hearing him speak and the shit that he talks about and what kind of time he's on. I'm like, yeah, this dude's legit. You know what I mean? Man, I'm telling you, I would love to see more women, more people of color, different, Asian, Latino. I would love to see all different types of people running for president. And a bunch of different people. Not just one, not just two, but, 3 or 4 women running, 3 or 4 black people running, 3 or 4 Asians running, 3 or 4 Latinos running. I would love to see it. And we really get to pick and choose who we want. And it not just be Democrat and Republican. Like, I think we should have like 6 or 7 different or 8 different groups. Not just 2 choices. Like it's the Crips and Bloods and shit. Nah. Fuck all that. If they're independent, if they don't want to be, I ain't nothing. I ain't Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Independent. I ain't none of that shit. I'm just running for president, and this is what I feel, and these are my beliefs, and this is what I want to do in this country. And if we are like, hell yeah, that sounds like some good shit, then that's who the fuck we vote for. They got it all tied into all these elites that give all this money that control the whole fucking thing. Man, the whole fucking thing needs to come down. You know what I'm saying? We need to just shut that whole damn thing down, man. We need all kinds of choices. I also thought about it like, why the fuck can't we have like a Republican president with a Democratic vice president? Stop trying to divide us all the time. Stop trying to keep us slaved in. Because that's what it's all about. These elites, these powerful people, they're evil. They just want total control. They want all the money. They want all the food. They want everything. They want to give us little bits and pieces. And if we can entertain them good enough, like sing, throw a basketball, throw a football, or act on a fucking movie, then they give you a little bit. You know what I mean? Other than that, you don't get shit. We need to cancel this shit out, man. It's time for some good people. We need good people to get some money and the money not corrupt them. And I know that's hard as shit, man. It'd be tough. Because I tell you what, you give me $10 million right now, I'm going to be one stuck up motherfucker. If I got $10 million, I'm going to go buy a whole bunch of shit. I'm going to have me a big ass house. I ain't going to invite nobody over that motherfucker. I ain't talking to nobody. I am a beast. I'm going to be eating swordfish and luxury food, driving in luxury cars, buying a luxury boat. I'm going to be a snobby, stuck-up some bitch. But I shouldn't be president any motherfucking way. We need somebody in there that doesn't give a fuck about money, but knows how to deal with money and has some money. Because if you ain't got no money, you damn sure shouldn't be president, because you got to deal with trillions of dollars if you were president. You know what I'm saying? You got to have, the smarts to keep the right people in there to deal with all the money and shit. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just running my mouth, y'all. I'm just running my mouth. Oh, I still be going live though, but I would have the best set. I'd probably go live like every night. If I got $10 million, Shit. Man, I love doing this. Like, y'all just don't know. Like, I love doing live streams, hanging out with y'all. I know y'all might not think so because I go away for a couple months here and there and I won't do any lives here and there. But, you know, certain things that draw me back from it, things happen in life, you know, it's just the way it is, man. But I absolutely fucking love doing this shit. Like, I would do this shit no matter what. So if I got 10, I would just have my whole room. I would have a whole studio set up, and all the walls and everything would be green, and I'd have like 5 or 6 cameras hooked up. Man, I would make Dr. Disrespect envious. I would be so slick with my shit. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I'll never have $10 million. Because in all truth, if I got $10 million, I'd probably end up doing drugs and doing so many of them that it would kill me. Shit. I'd be fucked up. I can afford all this shit. Nah, I'm too old for that, man. My heart wouldn't be able to take it. I ain't trying to have no heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Man, I like this chat. This chat's working pretty good. Beside the screen and shit, it's actually working pretty good. I've always had problems with it, like freezing up and shit, but I don't know, man. I spent a couple days working on the computer trying to set it up so I could do some shit when I went live, man. I think we got it dialed in, y'all. I think we got it dialed in. Tomorrow night, I don't know what time's the coverage start? Does it start first thing in the morning?
No, it starts usually. I mean, real coverage is about 7:30.
Y'all want to hang out tomorrow? Press 1 if y'all want to hang out tomorrow, man. I mean,
We won't know anything till about 8:30.
8:30.
Is when the East Coast will start putting in the results. But if you want to start before coverage starts, you know, voting usually ends around 7 or 8.
It usually ends?
Voting ends around 7 p.m., 8 p.m., so that's why it takes a while for the results.
No. What I'm asking is the coverage of it. Is that going to be like first thing in the morning?
No, they'll start in the evening.
Huh?
They start in the evening.
But babe, do you understand what you're saying to me? You're telling me that it's going to start and end at the same fucking time. When does the coverage?
People start streaming, like Crowder and all these people who are doing their election streams. They started in the evening.
What, about 5 o'clock, 7, 6?
Yeah, about 7:30.
But that's when you said it's going to end.
Well,
Like, I'm going to be there when it's like the race is on.
yeah, you can start it at 7:30, 6, whatever.
That's when they'll start telling some results?
No,
They won't tell any results at all till like 7?
until after 7, because the polls don't close until 7 or 8.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I got some ones. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's
That's
do
what
it.
I mean. So you can pick whatever time you want. If you want to do it.
So what time should I go live, y'all? I'm gonna try to find shit so I can share it too, so we can have up to date shit too, with the Twitter feed, and I mean I can put anything on there, whether it's Twitter or I don't know. Can I do Rumble and shit too? I'll share. No, you gotta be careful with Crowder. Crowder get you a fucking strike.
You'll be able to share election maps.
They haven't banned Crowder on YouTube, did they?
No, he's streaming tomorrow.
Now, ain't that strange, y'all? You know they've been shutting down Crowder anytime there's something going on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And now they're not going to shut him down? What's going on? Are they scared that Trump's going to win, so he's going to come after him if they do some dirty? Or are they so confident that the Democrats are going to win that they don't give a shit what the conservative side's doing, and fuck it, let them whine, let them cry when it happens?
Right?
Man, these are some crazy times. These are some crazy times. G, what's up? So what y'all, 8 or 9? 7 p.m.? 8 or 9? Shit, it'll probably be between 7 and 8. I'll hook it up between 7 or 8. I'll set it up tonight. I'll put it in there for like 7 o'clock, but I might change the time depending on what happens tomorrow. But I'll go ahead and set it up. That way it's there and people can see that I'm going to be live tomorrow and shit. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody will get... And I'll share it too. I'll share it on Instagram or something. I'll share it out. I'll put it on my community post too. Shit, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? It'd be fun, man. And hopefully we win. You know? I mean, if you're a Trump supporter, I mean, because, you know, I'm supporting Trump this year, so hopefully we win. I want to be 2-0 on my voting. I've only voted one other time, and that's when Trump won the first time. So hopefully I'll be 2-0, Jack. If Trump wins, I'm gonna be so happy because I think within a year prices are gonna drop. You know what I mean? Things are gonna be more affordable. Maybe it's only the electric bill. Maybe it's only gas prices. You know, but some shit will definitely... It won't be so fucking hard to make it. You know what I mean? But if she wins, I'm going to be madder than a motherfucker. Because I know we just going to be broke as hell for the 4 more years. And then it's going to be even harder to fix that shit 4 more years from now. Yeah, it ain't going to be. If she wins, it's over with. She better not win. She bet not win. Two-tag, fruit tag. I was looking. I seen somebody say. All right, Grace. I seen somebody say good night, Grace. I looked way up. I didn't know you was like 3 above, but good night. Good night, T. I see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to jump off of here soon. I've been going for like 2 hours. Yeah, shit. We've been going for like 1 hour and 50 minutes or something. And since I'm going to go live tomorrow night anyway, ain't no sense in me sitting on here too long. I done ran my mouth enough. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully I see y'all there tomorrow. You know, I'm going to go ahead and stab out this joint. Try to relax tonight. Keep my head straight. And then tomorrow's the big day, man. Trump 2024. We got to get Trump in there. If y'all ain't voted, get out there and vote. You know what I mean? Get that vote in. Press 1. You know, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, I'll figure out what I can share and shit, too. Are we going to be able to figure that out?
Yeah, sure.
All right, because we got to have some kind of... I know when you watch it, it'll probably go all night long. They're not going to call it tomorrow night early.
No.
They're definitely going, well, this, that. But we'll at least know some states.
Yeah.
We'll have some kind of idea where it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and set that up tonight. Y'all will see it. Y'all can put a reminder or a notification for you so you don't forget. And come holler at me tomorrow, you know what I mean? Let's hang out. Let's get Trump up in there. Hope shit goes good. Say your prayers tonight, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me hit y'all with a beat, and then I'm gonna dip out. Let's see. Hopefully it works. If the beat don't work, I'm just gonna stab out anyway. But man, it was good hanging with y'all, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all, and especially y'all mods too. Appreciate y'all being here. Rip, Mrs. Plummer, you know, Native showed up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. All right, till tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, no doubt. Gia. Salute.